she gonna beat your ass, huh? My lady
TV on house arrest.
Coach, these fans have waited for this moment for decades, but playoff football has come to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio.
Snow too, Mar.
Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Oakland Raiders and the Cleveland Browns. The winner of this one will represent the AFC in Super Bowl 54.
Let's get it.
And away we go on EA Sports.
Little snow. This side Aaron Donald on. I gotta run the opposite side of him.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He'll have a first down past the 40. And down to the 27-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 48 yards on the ground. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard, and he'll get it down this time to 17. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
A first down carry by Elliott.
Good block. Good block.
Result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Hey, Stu! Alert! Put that team on the
Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Roethlisberger?
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Tucker's kick is good. Every possession in the postseason magnified, and look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
I just want to bring out their third deal.
Ready? You ready? Easy, opposite. Get ready. Shake 3, 218, top.
Breeze now on first down.
Ooh, Marlon with a pick.
Hauling it in. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley.
Come on, man.
Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got Fitzgerald. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here's big. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
It's more than a...
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to the ground game here. Gurley fumbled it.
Bobby Wagner, baby.
It's loose. And this is picked up by the Browns. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
We made Gurley cough it smooth up. Here we go.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. And he rifles one incomplete. He was trying to get it there to Vernon Davis, the tight end. And now it's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Roethlisberger will throw.
Let's go.
Pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Clay Matthews. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Now Ben on 3rd and long. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. And with the snow here, maybe asking too much of the kicker to try a field goal, so instead, offense on the field, they'll go for it on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. And that is going to be incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
36.
Breeze will try again on 2nd down. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And he takes this way down, deep into Cleveland territory. A big play there on the catch and run, 46 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Watch twins. Check 26, check 26.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Pass incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Check, crunch. Hey, easy. Sammy.
They try right side here. Gurley. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 2nd down, a little more productive than 1st. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Ready. 5-9. Hey, easy. Opposite. 42 the mark. In your face. Hey, orbit.
Breeze going to throw. Nifty move. Caught by Jones. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He'll get a couple yards on that one. And it'll be 4th down. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will tie us at 3-3. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense.
You keep running that linebacker to the flat like that. I'm going to get you.
If we don't get him, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's
never
a
heard that in a
first down.
sentence. That's McCourty out
So
there.
after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
All right.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this for about 4.
McCourty got an ankle go right there, wasn't it?
Yep.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down.
5
Very
yards.
solid gain on that play.
Get his got 4.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go play action with Roethlisberger. And he hits the tight end. It's Davis. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 44-yard line. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. On 1st down, it's Elliott. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They got a nice little drive brewing right here.
It was snowing on me and Curry game too, and the wind was like 17 miles per hour.
I ain't even looked at the wind yet.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Niggas slipping doing their routes.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Is Kyrie still on?
Yeah.
Are you hooping too?
Yeah, everybody hooping.
My bad. My fault. I ain't know y'all. All y'all niggas eliminated from the playoffs.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger.
Oh, that was only touchdown.
Terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Come on.
Pierre Garçon, the
You
intended
got a
receiver.
fingertip on that.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
Listen, we still got to.
In my observation, there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Elliott.
Wrap up.
1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of
Can't take him with it.
I'm
Can't take him with it. Come on, right.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Now Elliott.
Why you even stop like
Well
that?
short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th
No,
down.
you don't. Stop
Well,
lying.
praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
They run. It's Gurley. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Ready? 5-8. Rap. Spawn. No.
Gurley again here on first down. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Now Breeze. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it'll be second down.
How is that going to be a pick?
So they'll come up after the
He
incompletion.
didn't go out of
for
bounds. It
second
bounced.
down.
Okay.
I knew where it was going. Nobody has time.
Here's Gurley. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a couple on what should be the final play of the first half. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Guy showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
On second down now, it's McCoy. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he'll score. Touchdown.
This one at 90%.
Third down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package and it worked out.
Well, that's still good,
and it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's
almost
just that when
there.
you
You're
have
gonna get it
5
if I do.
defensive backs on the
Sure.
field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
They always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And the lead is now 10-3. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Man, it's still early, bro. I ain't saying nothing to that.
And this will be a touchback as it sails over the end line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And he'll be up in it at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
I need you to get that
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, no, actually, I need blue, because that means I beat everybody at least.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Road to the Super Bowl.
Throwing now is Breeze. Completes it to Fitzgerald. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Put on the IR, aren't you? So he's trying to get Fitzgerald put on IR.
Breeze going to try and throw on 3rd down. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Mr. Allen, 29-250.
Mr. Allen.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. A huge play there on the screen pass. And even 40 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Watch out, watch out. You kill. Check 3. You're good, you're good. 4, ready. Hey, team 6.
Now Breeze again. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. He'll wind up.
Doing that than throwing an incompletion, or even worse, an interception.
Brooks, hop on.
Hey, easy.
This nigga jump in.
53. Mike 42. Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball.
I'm in that bitch, dog. Everything.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Breeze. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
You got your 3 left.
And it looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down.
You might want to go get your main dude out. That nigga want to go get his main build out, True. Hey, y'all can squad up.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Hey, Charlie.
Here's Breeze. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger got his target, Pierre Garçon. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Here we go, here we go. Black 20. Watch the slam. Necker, got to spin. 44. Black and run.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Watch the curl.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
White 80. Monday. Alert. Rush in. 5.
Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. That one complete to Elliott. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's got his man here. It's Green. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Now back to the ground with Elliott. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy, and he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the 1st down at around the 22. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back.
What?
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good.
What was that supposed to do? Distract you from field goal?
Touchdown now at 13-6.
Your mic ain't even loud enough
From
to
a
do that.
defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
I need to slip right in the snow. That's crazy.
offense set to get this drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Breeze to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Come on, bro.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. He finds McCoy. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. And it all rides on this one play, a trip to the Super Bowl in the balance here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Breeze.
What?
Have his running back. It's complete. And he will have the first down. He winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Who's that who caught that, Marv?
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And this one goes nowhere.
No timeout. That's
Losing yardage
tough.
on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I didn't.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Watch the pass. Check. Switch. Here we go. Here we go, 21. Max 42.
Breeze to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Browns drive about to get started, and they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. This was the goal before they started the season, to play in a Super Bowl, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
And this is why songs are written about teams. Okay, you go back, some teams wrote them earlier in the season about their goal of getting to the Super Bowl. This one, they're going to be able to break it out now because their goal was to get there, and they achieved it. How about that? That's pretty fantastic.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.